Well, let's go downstairs with tonight's Guthrie North Church Player of the Game. It is Campbell Leach. And Campbell, there's a lot to talk about, but take us through that play in overtime.
Man, I just saw number 5, J.J. Harris. He just dropped back, looked like a screen, so I just read it perfectly and just caught the ball.
You know, Campbell, this is Phil here. I've been saying all year long, and I know you probably don't hear it, you're my MVP for this season. For the Blue Jay team. You fight every down. You're playing through some pain tonight. I could tell you're hurting really bad. Get down to crunch time. You know, Chris Evans, you don't know this, he called what happened before you did it, and it was just unbelievable. But I will tell you something. Big-time players show up in big-time games, and that's what you did tonight. That's why I think we'll see you playing somewhere next year at the college level.
Thank you, sir. I couldn't have made that play without Marcellus Owens blocking that field goal. And, you know, I'm just proud of all my players. We play extremely hard and never gave up.
Talk about the emotion of the game, Campbell. You're down 13-3. Duncan had all the momentum in a town that's hungry for football this year. Take us when you're down 10 points. What's your mindset?
Man, just keep grinding like game's not over. We got 4 quarters, not over till the fat lady sings. Take us through your thought process when it's first and goal in overtime from the 10, and they trot out David Vargas for the field goal. Take us through that. Man, that was an amazing feeling. Just looking back at the Duncan student section and just.
Hey, Campbell, I gotta say, did it feel like?
Oh, you're breaking out. I can't hear him.
I'm sorry, Campbell. Did it feel like David was going to make it? I mean, as soon as he tried out there, it felt like he was going to make it.
Oh, I knew he was going to make it. I knew he was going to make it.
I'm glad you did, Campbell, because I couldn't watch. I turned around and I looked the other way. We all know he has the ability to make it, but my old heart could barely take it. I turned around, I watched Chris, and when I heard the call of Chris, great call, by the way, Chris, on that field goal to win the game, that's when I breathed again. But from all of us to you, young man, fabulous ball game, proud of you. Heading to Collinsville next week. First time we've been in the second round since 2014. Big-time accomplishment for your senior class for the whole ball club. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's flip it back over to number 18 there. We're going to talk to co-MVP, North Church MVP, most valuable player of the game tonight here in a few minutes.
Yeah, we're going to get David set up here in just a little bit as the Blue Jays win it in overtime. Time now to visit with our Guthrie North Church Player of the Game, David Vargas. 25-yard field goal, a 42-yard field goal, but none bigger in overtime to send his team to the second round of the playoffs with a 27-yard field goal made. David Vargas. David, congratulations on the win, and the first question has got to be the thought process going out there first and goal, the confidence in your coaching staff and teammates to give it to you on first down and goal.
Yeah, I just want to thank my coaches for giving me the shot to send this game home and enjoy this ride home. And I just want to thank Coach Michoud and Coach Beebe for giving me the shot.
You know, David, we have a lot of fun throughout the year calling different plays about you. We talk about how you're a big old boy. You can play other things, but you like to kick the ball.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm pretty darn glad that you just want to kick the ball right about now. That was, we knew you had the leg, but a field goal to win the ball game in that situation, that's all about confidence. That's all about all those times you've lined up in practice. You talked about Coach Michoud working with you, preparing you. That's why you put in all that work. You stepped up there and you drilled it, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so, you see on TV all the time game-winning field goals, and they go celebrate with their team. They go crazy. What was that like when it goes to the uprights and your team? Take us through that feeling. I'll never experience that moment, but what was it for you?
Oh, man, it was great. I'll never forget that moment. Took off. I was going to try to find Chris, but he was far away down, so I had to sprint a little more than I wanted to.
Well, it's too far to run, David. I mean, you got to conserve your energy. You don't want to run too far.
Yeah, I've talked to Chris about that one.
Hey, David, I've been wanting to talk to you all season about this, but how have you been able to get bigger and better? I mean, obviously you have a strong leg, but obviously kicking, punting, all that stuff is so mental. How have you been able to kind of get better and better every week?
Hit the weight room. Coach Sanders does a great job in there. Just hit the weight room and take it one day at a time.
What's it like to go to the second round of the playoffs? I mean, it's a huge, any playoff game is huge, but what's it like to have another week of practice and go up to Collinsville and get a shot to go to the semifinals?
It feels great. I know. We've never really experienced this feeling, and it feels pretty darn good.
Well, congratulations, David Vargas. What a night to remember for you. 3 field goals, including the game winner. David Vargas, congratulations.
Thank you.
David Vargas and Campbell Leach, tonight's Guthrie North Church Players of the Game.
Wow.